Namaste and welcome to this digital exclusive here on the News 18 network. And with me is popular superstar or film star Pranitha Subhash. Pranitha, pleasure speaking to you.
Lovely being here
And
as well, Anand.
I'm given to understand that you have a very, very strong point of view about a lot of things that are happening around us. So you're not somebody who's worried about speaking her mind or thinks twice about it or very strong about your beliefs. So I'm hoping that you would give me some straightforward answers to some of the queries that I'm going to put forth today. I'm looking forward to this interaction.
Looking forward to it as well.
Have I made you a little nervous right at the top?
No, but this is definitely my first interview regarding things that are not films because usually it's about films and movies, stereotypical questions. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, so let me start with what is currently becoming once again the punching bag for everyone. This entire term called Hindutva. So,
Right.
what is being a Hindu or Hindutva for you?
I think as a civilization, we all have been brought up with believing in our culture, in our religion, and it's something that has been passed on from grandparents to parents and parents to us. So it's really not something that I expected to be an issue today because as a child, we were taught to wake up and pray to God. This is how you go about your day. This is what we have been taught in the scriptures, and this is what you have to follow. And today, isn't it really strange that all you do is, hey, happy Diwali. Did you all burst crackers? Was it fun? And boom, you're like, uh, you're you're being perceived as a fundamentalist or a majoritarian, or you're trying to spread some sort of message. And I just found it so offensive that just promoting or just wishing everyone what I would do on my family WhatsApp chat, if I did that on Twitter, I'm being perceived as so many different things. So it's quite surprising.
But what does Hindutva mean to you, if I may ask you? What does being an Indian, being a Hindu, when I say Hindu not as a faith, but as somebody who has roots to this land, let's define that concept. What does it mean to you? And today, there are those who want to dismantle global Hindutva. Those who are saying
Right.
Hindutva is to BJP and RSS, and their brand of Hindutva is different. International media is calling us Hindu nationalists. So,
Right.
how do you react to all that?
So, first of all, I think it's really appalling that the left is trying to project that Hindutva and Hinduism are two different things, and how we are trying to bring about something for our own vested interest or something like that, which is completely absurd because all we're trying to do here is just practice our religion, and the constitution gives you the freedom to believe in your religion, and that's such a personal affair. And for someone to point out just a celebration of a festival or just your belief, someone to point fingers at your belief is itself extremely offensive. And on top of which, what I see that's going on Twitter or even the rest of the world, where they're trying to bring in words like Hindu terror and trying to negativize all this. But the point of all this and how and why it came into play was to bring about positivity. And I believe that Hinduism, the Sanatana Dharma, is the most positive, the most harmonious dharma out there. So I really find it very offensive that people want to try and dismantle it and try and negativize this whole concept.
No, I was having a conversation with author and also lawyer J. Sai Deepak, and Sai Deepak was like that Hinduism is the object of protection, and Hindutva is the medium of protection. So that's how they're interlinked. And today we have leaders who are saying Hindutva is equal to, or perhaps the way Hindutva is being projected today by certain outfits like the RSS or the BJP, or how they propagate Hindutva, is equal to the radical political interpretation of ISIS and Boko Haram. Today we have leaders who are saying Hinduism is not about beating people, so Hinduism and Hindutva are different. So is being a Hindu means you have to be apologetic, you can't defend yourself, you can't propagate and talk about yourself and be proud about who you are.
Isn't it strange that there's no other there's no other person from any other religion who hides their identity or wants to shadow their identity, versus how all we're doing is just talking about our identity. And I don't understand what is wrong in talking about your roots, or this is something I would have done even if I was not on camera. And the thing is, being an actor, that's what you're being looked at as, trying to promote a cause, versus all you're doing is living your life.
But as actors, being a public figure with millions of followers on social media, are you a little nervous about coming out there and saying what you feel and speaking your mind? Because you're not allowed to do that if you're a Hindu and if you're talking
How
of
strange
your
is it? How
religion.
strange is it that whenever I voice out something where it's slightly where I'm promoting it or trying to defend something about Sanatana Dharma, it's really strange that I get comments that, oh, you're jeopardizing your own career because you know how many liberals are there in the film industry. But I don't. I think it comes at a cost, and I'm okay with it because the film industry also has equal number of uh, right wingers who completely believe in Sanatana Dharma and its lifestyle and everything.
No, but the very fact that if you're a liberal is that you should be open to views. Isn't that a kind of a paradox that those who claim to be liberal are unaccepting of your point of view?
Absolutely. It's such a paradox that the same actors who say that being liberal is being accepting of everything now call Sanatana Dharma as intolerant. And how did that happen? Because we are the most harmonious, tolerant religion, tolerant country that is ever possible. And for someone to point out all that is really strange.
True, but how would you define? Like I was talking to